Today I will be giving an example of how I would be teaching a newcomer to Canva. So first, I would have them look up Canva, and go to this website right here where it says Visual Suite for Everyone. I would have them click on the link, and then right here it says sign up or log in. If you're a newcomer, I would recommend that you click sign up, but if you're in school, you should be able to click log in, sign in through Google, and then it'll be easy from there to get into an account. So let's say I'm a teacher and I say, class, you can use any templates you want from Canva, but give me a whole presentation of your favorite foods. So I would have them go to Canva first. I would have them explore what they want to use, maybe look through it a little bit. They can also click create, go to presentations, scroll through different presentations. They could scroll through different social medias, all these templates. There's all sorts of templates to look through. There's simple documents. What is important though is that if you are not paying for Canva, then the document should look like this where my cursor is. But if you are paying for Canva, then you can use these ones that have the little crown symbol. But in most cases, you would just use the templates that have no crown on them. So it's important that when you're looking through Canva, you're looking through the templates that don't have a crown on them. So I would have my students just look through all the templates they'd like to, if they want to, tell me about the history of their favorite foods, they can make a timeline. If they want to give me some data behind the foods, they can make a sheet. If they just want to give me some valuable information, they can make a website. But let's just say in this case, they're just going to make a simple document, and that my student wants to make a document. So I'd scroll through, see what they like. They could even do a search. Wherever they want to, wherever they want to go. Let's see. Search food. And since we're talking about food, we can scroll through all of these food templates. And let's say the student says, you know what, I just want to make a menu about my favorite foods. So this one you have to pay for. So let's keep scrolling. Let's look for one that you don't have to pay for. And let's see. We're gonna continue to scroll, see what we like. And let's say there's all these templates. And also, if you are looking through the templates, you can minimize the options, and it'll click to what you want. You can go to categories, click through here, styles, click through here, let's say photos. And let's just pick a template that we like. So first, let's say we like this template. We like all these pictures, but we want to add our own. Let's say we want to add our own pictures. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete a couple, delete a couple pictures. And let's say a student says, okay, I want to add my own pictures. What a student can do is they can look up pictures through Google, so they can say, oh, my favorite food is hamburgers. So a student can say, okay, I want to put a picture of a hamburger. So they can look up hamburgers. They can choose a picture. They can copy the image and place it onto the document. And then we can fill in the missing ones with the pictures we want to choose. Now let's say a student says, actually, I want to describe why I like the burgers. A student can add a text box. So that's another tool. A student can add a text box, type in whatever they want to type in. They can add some shapes, some graphics, stickers, all of this. Canva has their own searching engine, so you can go, if you want to look through photos, if you want to look through videos, if you want to add audios, Canva has all of that. So you can search it through Canva. You don't have to go through an external link. So right here, when I go to elements, has all of these that you can look on through Canva. And let's just say we want to add an audio just to make it our template look better. Obviously a lot of them you have to pay for, but there is a few that you don't have to pay for, like that. But yeah, so that's that. Graphics, you can search through here. All you have to do is click on them. It'll place it onto your document, and you can put it right on your document. For uploads, you can upload things from your folder. Tools, you can draw, use shapes, use lines, sticky notes, text, and tables. So you can use all of these. Let's say I want to give my best shot at drawing a hamburger. I can use this little tool here to draw a hamburger that I like. Maybe make my lesson a bit more creative. We can use that. And then projects. If we want to add, another slide and we want to make it different, we can choose, a different template. And then, yeah, we have all these designs, all of this. If we make a mistake and we say, oh, I didn't want to draw that, you can click on the back arrow. Or if you want to, oh, I didn't mean to do that, you can go forward. Other than that, up here, you can change the title of your lesson. And then something that is very important is that once you want to share your document and you want to download it, you have to click the share button here. And here you can download it. You can upload it to external links. You can upload it to any social media. And then if you just want to add other people that are using Canva, you can just search their names through there. And right here is very important. This is probably the most important part, is the access. Because to be able to, for other people to view your Canva, you got to be able to click right here where it says anyone with link. So always remember, share, right here you can download it, but right here, access level, anyone with the link can access what you want to watch. Other than that, I'd say Canva has a number of templates that you can choose from, as I showed earlier. You can just do a simple search, whatever your lesson's going to be about. If I want my lesson to be about animals, I can search animals. I can search. I can search animals on templates. Click it in, and then there's a number of animals here. If I want to do a lesson on space, search up space. It's going to have a number of templates here. You just have to make sure that you clicked here on templates. And then there's Canva AI, so I can say you can use these templates to see what you want to do. But let's say I say, okay, I want a timeline about World War II. and Canva can make me a complete timeline of it. And then I can use the AI source to choose a template, and then, it's easy from there. If I wanted to make pictures for me, it can make pictures for me, all of that. And then we can come back here to home. Always remember, crown means that you have to pay extra. All of your past presentations will be here on the home page. And then if you ever want to upgrade your plan, it's right here in the top right corner. And yeah, so if you ever want to search a template, you can do that here. Or if you just want to find a template for yourself, click on the plus button, search through all of these different types of templates, and you could choose what you want. A number of tools. Always try to be creative and use as much tools as you want. If you want to use stickers, images, audios, teachers love that. So always use as much tools as you can and utilize the templates that it has, because you won't have to make it from scratch. You don't have a blank white piece of paper. As I showed you can search it and it'll give you everything you need. So yeah, thank you.